Welcome. It's California Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance. We're at 23 ABC in Bakersfield, California. It's my honor to introduce you to the mayor of Bakersfield. He is Harvey Hall. And sir, thank you so much for joining us on our program today. You are known for being one of the biggest and most efficient cheerleaders, effective cheerleaders for this city. And part of your mantra has been keep America beautiful, keep Bakersfield beautiful. How did you get involved in that particular organization and campaign?
Well, I just become mayor, and so I was reaching out to find new opportunities that I could make a difference with. And so that involved Keep America Beautiful and subsequently Keep Bakersfield Beautiful. And you know, when I decided to run for mayor, it was because I wanted to find further opportunities in which I could give more back into the community. And both of those were first on my list, and that's where I started.
So what is it, though, about this particular organization? There are a lot of beautification organizations, but what is it about the Keep America Beautiful organization that spoke to you?
Well, I think the Keep America Beautiful mantra, as it is many cities across America participate. So as a result from that, you get a lot of ideas of new programs that you can start. And then when you go to their annual conventions,
right,
you know, they sell all of that stuff. So it's a good opportunity to be there and learn new things. And they're always a part of Keep California Beautiful as well. And then our local involvement is Keep Bakersfield Beautiful.
You mentioned attending conventions of the organization. You attended one in 2011, and it was quite a year for Bakersfield and for yourself. The city received an Outstanding Leadership Award. It's known as the Iron Eyes Cody Award. I know it is one of your proudest accomplishments. Tell us what that award signifies. For what did you receive?
I received that award for recognition of my litter pickup program along local freeways. And because it was so extensive and we had such a wonderful outpouring of community support with volunteers, then it got national recognition. And when you consider a mayor out on the side of the freeway on a Saturday morning for 2 hours, picking up litter, you know, that was something in itself, and I think it still stands that way. There's no mayor in America.
Right. And let us consider that in that year, over 7,000 volunteers were part of this cleanup effort, over 90 activities. And mind you, Bakersfield, as beautiful as it is, can be hot. And so to get over 7,000 people to show their love and support for their community that can be warm is quite an accomplishment.
Well, and I think it's all about community pride that generates that level of response. And it's a year-round effort. And with all the programs that we have in place, you know, there's plenty of opportunity for the citizens to get involved in little prideful type opportunities to make their city a better place.
But there's got to be something unique about this community that so many got involved. I mean, it's one thing to get 70 involved. That's a pretty good day. You get 70 to a community event, that's huge. 700, wonderful. But 7,000, even though it was over 90 events, that's Herculean.
That was accomplished on Great American Cleanup Day. And we have 100 hot spots that day utilizing those volunteers where they go out within the community, within those hot spots and clean up.
I want to go back. I'm old enough to remember when people would throw trash out of their cars. I actually remember a moment in time when that became not cool. Talk to me about that shift in the ethos of our state.
Well, I don't necessarily agree that there has been a shift to the better.
Oh, really?
Okay, because there are still volunteer efforts taking place for removing litter, and the $1,200 fines don't seem to scare people away. Okay, but I think as long as we build the pride components
Right.
in each one of the cities, then we're going to get positive results. I know that in my travels around the world for our sister city relationships, okay, I always ask the mayor and the Chamber of Commerce representatives, why are your cities so clean? The number one word is we have pride. We've grown up to use trash receptacles for their purpose. We do not throw things down. We clean up after ourselves so that it's not a detriment to our cities.
At the same time, you have been looking at the element of green. I know tree planting has been important as part of your administration. The city's launched a Green Expo, which is pretty significant.
Yeah, and we do that in conjunction with our Great American Cleanup Day
Right.
every year in the spring, and that's been very successful in the last 4 years. And you know, the whole tree effort started about 5 years ago when we started planting new trees alongside the freeways. And it got a little bit of a bite initially. Well, now with the drought restrictions and Caltrans elimination
Right.
of watering, then those trees are going to have a struggle to survive. But it was still a great
Sure.
idea because we planted 500 trees.
I also want to get a sense from you what this campaign has done in terms of spurring the catalytic consequences of a beautiful community. What does that do for residents, for businesses?
I think one of the major things that has been a result of our efforts has been more adoption by individuals and businesses of streets and freeways, and obligating themselves to several cleanups a year, but then having their name on a sign, this street is adopted by ABC Business. Well, they want that recognition, and that's an opportunity for them to be recognized for helping clean up Bakersfield. I bring them down to a city council meeting and give them a plaque and all those kind of things.
You mentioned the accolades, the awards. You have recently announced that the committee is offering quarterly awards to businesses whose appearance contributes to the aesthetic appeal of this great city. Nice. Tell me about it.
Well, I think it's another natural thing for a mayor to do, and that is to recognize the commitment and reinvestment in a lot of cases to your community, to your city, in bringing new life into these business structures. You know, and I have two committee members that go out each year, or each month, I'm sorry, and make these selections, and they bring them to me, and then I make the picks. But they know what I'm looking for. You know, and there's a lot of that going on in Bakersfield, so there's never a time in which I don't have businesses to choose from.
What's next with the campaign?
You know, I just think that we need to get more engagement from businesses in the community. I want to try to find a way in which, when I honor these businesses, and I can come up with some kind of a plaque or something that we can affix to the buildings, so that when people walk by, they can see this particular business was honored as being the business of the quarter.
And I'm honored to have had you on the program. He is Harvey Hall. He is the mayor of the beautiful city of Bakersfield, California. We are at ABC, 23 ABC Today. My name is Brad Pomerance. This is California Edition.